For commuters, today couldn't have been worse. First, the effects of a crippling tube strike, then news that the drivers' union ASLEF are to ballot for a series of official walkouts.
They're telling you that they've got this package that resolves everything. Doesn't. Completely separate.
What do you think the result will be?
What of? The ballot?
Yes.
Oh, it'd be a yes vote, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. If the men are as solid as what they are, and women, on unofficial action, then I'm convinced that the answer will be a yes vote.
By 8 o'clock this morning, the long walk to work was underway. Pavements overflowed as an estimated 1 million people took to the streets amid some of the worst disruptions since the dispute began. For most of the day, fewer than 20 trains ran.
It's terrible.
So what are you going to do now?
Walk to Kensington.
How long is that going to take?
No idea, I've never done it before. They got a point, I suppose, but it's just inconveniencing all the commuters.
At bus stops, scenes like these were typical. Hundreds of passengers forming endless queues. When buses did arrive, they always seemed to be full. How's it been this morning?
All good fun, mate. We don't stop at all.
Hardly cooperative, are they? Buses are not being very cooperative. Admittedly, according to the bylaws, the bus was full, but in fact he could have got at least another half dozen people on that bus. You're very irritated.
You're not a happy man this morning?
No.
But passengers who managed to squeeze on board weren't so lucky. The roads were so congested, the average journey took an extra 90 minutes. Problems were just as bad for people trying to get a taxi. Well, it's now 9 o'clock at Paddington Station, and behind me you can see the taxi queue. I've just counted more than 200 people waiting. Many have been waiting for more than an hour.
I've been waiting about an hour.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not happy. Wish they'd get together and get things sorted out.
The only other alternative was by car, but all main routes into the capital were congested from dawn. A 3-mile journey from Birkbeck Road in Tottenham to Finsbury Park Road took 45 minutes instead of the normal 10. Another from Cockfosters to Euston took 2¼ hours. It normally takes 40 minutes. With many roads closed for the presidential visit, traffic in central London was at a virtual standstill. London Underground are hoping for peace talks, but with both sides as far apart as ever, they seem unlikely. The result of the ASLEF ballot is certain to be in favour of more strikes. The only difference is in future they'll be official. And with London's bus drivers tomorrow expected to vote for more industrial action over pay, the misery looks set to continue. This is Mike Pearce at ASLEF headquarters for Thames News.